Most sellers come to me with two goals: sell my house fast and make me the most money possible. And here's the truth that nobody tells you: those two goals are often in conflict with each other. Today, I'm going to walk you through what that tension looks like and how to make the right call for your situation. I'm Alan Donald with Keller Williams Realty in Charleston, South Carolina. Over the past 20 years, we've helped more than 530 families relocate here in the Low Country. One of the most common and costly mistakes I see sellers make is assuming that a fast sale will automatically means a great sale, or conversely, that holding out longer will always net them more money. Let me break down why neither of those assumptions is really true. Let's talk about days on market, or DOM like we refer to it. It means how many days your home sits on the market before going under contract. In a healthy, balanced market, a well-priced home in good condition might sell in 20 to 45 days. In a hot seller's market, that can drop to under a week. In a slower market, it might stretch to 60, 90 days or even longer. Here's what most sellers don't realize: the longer a home sits on the market, the more it signals to buyers that something is off. We have a saying: homes are like bread, they go stale. Buyers then start asking, what's wrong with it? Why hasn't anyone else bought it? They must be desperate. And that perceived stigma gives buyers leverage they use to negotiate your price down. So ironically, the very strategy of let's hold off for more money can end up costing sellers money. Here's where it gets really interesting. Homes that are priced right from day one almost always net more than homes that are initially overpriced and then reduced later. Think about it this way: when your home initially hits the market, you have a surge of ready buyers, people who've been searching for months and watching the market. They're qualified, they're ready, they know what they want, and they jumped on a well-priced home immediately. The competition sometimes creates multiple offers, which drives the price up above the list price. But if you price it high and miss that window, those buyers move on. By the time you cut the price, you've lost your best audience. So here are some numbers to prove the point. These numbers are from the first quarter of 2026 for single-family detached homes in the Charleston area. Of the 2,804 closings that happened in the quarter, about half of them had to have price reductions. From the ones that did not have price reductions and had not been previously listed, those homes sold in 6 days as a median and achieved 100% of the original list price. Conversely, those that had to reduce their price and had been previously listed had to wait 160 days to sell and achieved only 90.5% of the original list price. So the most successful listings are those that are priced well to start with. If you price it well to start with, you will sell faster and you will get more money. Buyers who come in after price reductions are often bargain hunters, and they know your house has been sitting and their offers reflect that. In many cases, sellers who chase the higher price initially end up netting less than they would have if they had priced correctly from the start. When you factor in carrying costs, mortgage payments, taxes, insurance, HOAs, fees for every extra month that the house didn't sell. Let me say that again because it's important. A 60-day delay at a slightly higher price can easily wipe out all the money you were hoping to gain. Now, there are situations when a longer runway on the market makes sense. If you own a truly unique property, a custom luxury home, a waterfront estate, or a historic property, your buyer pool is smaller and it's okay to wait for the right person willing to pay a premium. That's expected and that's okay. If you have financial flexibility and zero urgency, holding firm on price while the market shifts in your favor might be the right play, especially in a rising market. And if you're in a situation where maximizing the return it matters much more than a quick move, like for example an estate sale or a property you own for decades with low carrying costs, it can be worth the wait. The key is knowing what situation you're in and having the data to back up your strategy. This is the bottom line: days on market and net return are not independent. They are deeply connected, and getting that balance right is one of the most valuable things that an experienced agent can bring to the table. If you're thinking about selling, whether it's this summer, later in the year, or just starting to plan, I'd love to have that conversation with you. We can look at your specific home, your timeline, your specific goals, and build a strategy that actually works for you. Hit the link below to schedule a no-pressure consultation, or just drop a comment with your biggest question about selling. I will read and respond to every single comment. Thank you for watching. This is Alan, and until the next one.